Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Tom here, T&BH Gaming, back in another episode of Railroader. This is my YouTube playthrough, so this is the one that's only, these videos are only probably about an hour long or something like that, maybe 30 minutes to an hour long. If you'd like to see longer content, I have live streams that are several hours, so you can go check out those on my playlist, but we left off on the playthrough because actually the live stream is more further along in the game on the live stream than I am on the playthrough. So playthrough, I think we left off on day 4. We were starting day 5, and we were taking taking stuff to the Ella Bridge site. So let's go ahead and let's just dive into it, guys. And we should start up. Yep, there he is. Riding on the back of the train. Look at there. So, whoa. That was interesting. So we are, let's see, Bryson Bridge site. Bryson Bridge site. Yep, so all this stuff's going to Bryson Bridge site except for these first couple cars. One's going to the freight house, and the other one's going to, well, both of them going to the freight house. That's going to the freight house, and that's going to the freight house. Yep, so both of them going to the freight house. And we are, where are we? We are going to Bryson. We're coming up on Governor's Island, and we're going to meet another train. So I need to hurry up right here, and we need to do this. In case if you guys like what you just saw, I just switched that switch on the map. There's quite a few updates since the last time we played this, since the last time that I did a video. So if you want to see everything about those updates, you can go to the Steam page, or you can look through my playlist. I just did a video few days ago, maybe a week ago, about I think I just uploaded it a few days ago, but I think I actually made it a week ago. But it goes through the updates since the last time I played. I've been out for a while, guys. I've had to have back procedure done, so I was out of work for about 3.5 months and down on my back, so I wasn't really able to sit up in a chair too much and play video games. It kind of bothered me to sit that long. I didn't do much of that, but we did. And I think I went back to work in February. At the end of February. Whoa, 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 whoa! Stop. All right, we gotta stop him. I thought I had that switch set the other way. Maybe I must have had that already set correctly. And so I didn't remember where I was at in the game, but I already had that set correctly. And he would have came in. Oh, excuse me, guys. He would have came in on this side of the track, and there's a train coming down from Bryson that would have come in on this side of the track had I left it alone. But I did not do my due diligence and see where I was at first, so I didn't check both ends of the switch. I should have. But we'll get him to back up. And there's the number 2 coming down. And as soon as he gets backed up out of the way, we'll switch this over and let the number 2 go on the other track there. There we go. We'll switch that over, and we will stop number 30. And like I said, I don't have to do that. We can do it like this. we can go back and we'll switch this back to that side so the number 2 can go straight through. And then once the number 2 passes, we will switch this one so he can go on through. The passenger train's passed. We'll switch that and we'll send him on through. And let's go check out why we're doing. Oh, excuse me, fellas. Guys, I'll be right back. Let me answer this. Alright, everybody. Sorry about that. That was my brother calling me from Florida. We need to go up here and see where this engine is, because I think he's coming into Bryson. And I need to make sure that he goes off on the right track. So if I click that little arrow there, if you guys notice that when you move and you open your map, it goes back to the last place you were at, unless you click this little arrow down here. That's another new that come with one of the updates. Then it takes the map to where you're at on the map. So I'm going to set him off this way and set that one off that way, and then we'll set him off this way, and we want to run him up in there. Let's run him up in here. Let's run him up in that one. There we go. We'll run him up into there, and that's set, so he'll stop because he'll get to switch that's against him, and he'll stop there. And then let's go. This is also new, guys, right here. Engine roster. So you get a roster of all your engines. You can add them as favorites. If you just hit the star, it'll favorite those engines, and those engines will always be on top of your list. I only have 3, so it doesn't really matter, but let's go check on 2. Now you see right there, I just clicked that box and it brought the UI up for that engine, so you don't have to keep going and clicking on the engine and finding it. And he just came into Ella. Right on, right on. He should stop here at Ella. Ella and Whittier. And he will stop there at Ella. So let's go ahead and if I click this, it'll bring me there, and then I can go here and make sure that my tracks are set right for this one, and they are. And I want to set a Control Z will take me, because my mouse was hovered over that piece of track on the map, so Control Z will take me to that place on the map. So I just want to put a I want to put a few Z in here, so that train doesn't bypass that section of track. Are any of these guys ready to go back? So that one's still Holyfield oil. You can hover over these guys, right, and it'll show you spotted at Stenzel, or if you hit, I have mine set for X. I don't believe that's the default, but it'll pop up an icon over the car telling you that it's supposed to be at Holyfield Heating and Oil. And it also, when it's supposed to go back to the interchange track, it'll turn red. So But again, I don't want this to go anywhere but here. Almost done with the logs. Got 3 more to drop off, and then we can take that up. All these guys are still being loaded. There is new track, or new, they do, let me just do it this way, sorry guys. This track here is now used. You can put gondolas on here, and they will fill them up with wood chips. But I think I have to go to locations, and let's go to East Whittier Engine Service, East Whittier Interchange, Holyfield Heating and Oil. That's tier 2. Stenzel is tier 2. Whittier Sawmill is tier 2. But it will deliver now at the exchange. It will deliver gondolas, empty gondolas for me to put here to Farm Supply, I think still tier 2. Appalachian Hardwoods is tier 3 now. Bryson Freight House, Bryson Lumber, that's tier 3, and Standard Oil is tier 3. So, as soon as, how much coal is left in this thing? It has 23 tons, 24 tons left in it, so we're good. So I think, yeah, my, I still have, see that it says East Whittier Interchange, so that's where that box car goes. So the way bill will tell, that's the way bill, and it'll tell you where it goes. So let's go back to the number 30. And all we do have to do, guys, is click on that little box, and it brings up your UI down here. If you still want to see the inspection window, let me get the map off. If you still want to see the inspection window, you can click here. Till it looks like, see it says inspect. It says inspector panel. If you still want to see that, you can click there and it'll pop up. I like keep all my stuff over here to the left. But you can still click on that. Or right down here, you can click on it and it'll pop up the inspector window. This takes you to where the train is, the eyeball, boom, took me to Bryson where the train's parked. And this brings up your setting, your simplify controls. If you click simplify controls, it changes the controls of the engine. What did it do different? I don't think it did anything different, did it? No. And then here, instead of having to go to the inspector window like we used to, guys, and having to go to orders to have all your manual, road, yard, reverse, forward, all that here, you can click right here on AI road, and right here is the little drop down here on the bottom. I'm sorry, I can't talk today. You click manual or AI or yard, and of course manual brings up manual controls. Now I think this will change the simplified controls. Yes, okay, so there we go. That changes simplified control. So now you can do the reverser as much as you want, or none at all. Throttle same way, you can barely much as you want. Where the simplified controls just gives you forward, backward, and brake, neutral, and throttle. But I like the more advanced controls. And then, like I say, you can go here to AI road, and then you can go forward or backward and set the speed. And then you can go to AI yard, and then you can set forward or backward, and you can set how many cars you want that train to move to clear. So if you want to move back 20 car lengths, you just click the 20 and it'll go forward 20 car lengths or backward 20 car lengths, whichever you want. So we are going to, I think these go right there. Yes, they do. So, and we need to push these into the bridge site. Is there anything at the bridge site? Let's go take a look at the bridge site. So Bryson Bridge site. Ooh, this is right here. So let's go Control Z, and took us to the bridge site. There is nothing here at the bridge site, so we're just gonna push them cars right up into here. So let's go back to, click on the eyeball, we'll go back to this. We're going to unhook here. And if you just click on it right here, it will leave the air cocks open. Let's show you. So we click, they're leaking. See the air is leaking off of them. If you shift click, it'll close the air cocks when it unhooks the air lines. So just a little pro tip for you. Actually, it should be in the it should tell you in the help menu. Where was my guy? He was on the back of the train back there, wasn't he? Yeah, there he is. So let's go first person view. Let's get him. And I know a lot of people don't like the fact that, let's go ahead and click him. So we'll click that. A lot of people don't like the fact that some people don't use first person view when they're doing all their stuff, working around the train and stuff like that. And if you really want to get, sit down in the seat here, you know, if you really want to get in where you can do all this and control this under first person view and then get off the train and unhook and everything, that's fine for people who are doing multiplayer and got other people helping them to be brakemen and unhook and guide them back and all that stuff. When you're a single player, all these quality of life things of being able to do this from this menu or from this view are excellent. And like I said, and it also involves being able to throw switches and stuff like that from this menu. So we're going to want to throw that switch, and that switch is already thrown that way. And we're going to want to throw that switch and that switch. It's going to come out like this, and we're going to throw this switch and that switch, because that's that track that's coming out there like that. We're going to throw, let's see where my guy is in. He's in yard, so I want him in AI road, and I want him forward 10 mile an hour. And as soon as I throw this switch, he should start pulling forward. No, wrong one. That one. And this one. And he'll pull forward. And then as soon as he gets up past this switch, I'm going to bring him back. So we'll let him get up here a little bit. We'll hit reverse, make him start slowing down, come backward. We're going to throw that switch and bring him back. I'm going to get on the other side of these and pick it up back here so we can push them into the to the Bryson Bridge site. It's still only 9:30 in the morning. As soon as I get him headed towards Bryson Bridge site with the Bryson Bridge site cars, I will bring him back, and then we'll push these into the freight house. And as soon as I get him headed toward the Bryson Bridge site, we'll go check on our passenger train. And yard speed, we could probably go 10 mile an hour, I think, is yard speed. Oh, that just tells me that's headed west. Let's just click on a thing so we can follow him. And as soon as he gets back, I think we need to throw that. Yep, we need to throw that out like that. As soon as he gets past that, we'll run him back forward. We'll throw that switch. We'll throw this. We're going to run him back forward, but we're going to go to yard and hit 20. So he'll couple. If you go AR yard 20, then he'll find this. If you look down there at the UI, you clear 19 cars, approaching PRR 3465, which is this one right here. PRR 3465. So he'll couple to that now. If you just had him on road mode, he would pull up to it, close to it, and stop, but he wouldn't go any further than that. So here he's just going to couple to it, and we'll tie in the brakes here. And well, we're on the wrong one, so there you can see he's tied in, and we need to go up here, and that's Bryson Bridge site, that's Bryson Bridge site, that's Bryson Bridge site, that's Bryson Bridge site, and that's the first one for the freight house. So what we're going to do is we're going to untie that, set that handbrake, and then we're going to uncouple, and we're going to go backwards, yard mode. And he'll back up. Almost, and what I'll do is I'll let him back up past this switch, and then we'll just push him forward towards the bridge site. And gets passed off this switch, we'll set this switch back to normal. And I know we're fouling up the main here, so or are we? No, we shouldn't be fouling up the main. No, we're not fouling up the main. And he's going to come forward here, and should go right into the Bryson Bridge site. So let's go check on the passenger train. And right on time, coming into Whittier. Whittier House Track. Okay, so that's still Whittier House Track. So he should stop right there. And then he should unload the 27 passengers there, 28 there, 30 there. And what we'll do is we will click on that, and we're going to go to operations. No, we're going to go to passengers. And we will say that you can reload back to Ella and Bryson once you get unloaded, because they have 63 passengers waiting to go back to Ella and Bryson. And it's 6 active weight freight bills. So if we click on that and we click the freight bills, because this is Whittier, even though that's East Whittier, it shows you that there's 6 cars over at the sawmill that still need that are ready to go. But we're gonna wait. And they're ready, and they go to Conley L2. So that's unloaded. They're all unloaded, and they're gonna start loading back up. 17. Oh, copied a couple. Okay, now we can start loading up the other 2. Yeah, okay. Forgot to copy the couple, guys. So anytime you change that, if you just click that copy the couple right there, it'll copy that waybill to all the other trains. So that are attached to it. So, and then once he gets loaded, we'll send him back to Ella. Once we see that they have no more passengers, which he does not have any more passengers, so we will go reverse. Come on. He only has 3 tons of coal. I wonder if he can make it all the way back to Bryson. We're fixing to see, I guess. So why aren't you ready to go? I don't know why it does this sometimes. But now we go. There they go. And they're going back to Bryson. So now we can go to, get rid of that window. We'll go to number 30. And I just want to go up here. I'm just trying to get close so I can get up here to Bryson. I need to set this set me a little fusee right there to stop it from going any further than that. Now we'll go back to the 30, which you can go on, move on, buddy. And if you hit your way bills, so they're all in there. You see they changed color. They were green, now they're kind of faded out green. So they're all on the track. They'll start unloading. And all the bad part is you don't get any money for delivering these cars, guys. Oh, sorry about that. I'm sitting way back from the mic. You don't get any money for delivering these cars because you paid for these cars so that you could extend your track. So we'll pop that brake on. We will untie it, uncouple it, send him in reverse. Oh, no, he needs to go. It's supposed to be on 30. Send him in reverse. Let's go look at 2 and see what 2 is doing. Yeah, 2's going to Ella, right? In reverse, yeah. Two's going to Ella in reverse. So when they get to Ella, they'll stop. And that's it, guys. We'll get to 30. Back to Bryson. We want him to go in there and go through to that one. That one, and then once he gets by that one, we will switch this over so he can come back up through here and get behind these cars, and then we'll pull him back and we'll send him up through here, because that's the freight house where both of those cars go. And that'll be it. And then we just run passengers and then the logs. Let's go check on our logs real quick. Where are we at? Got 2, 1 1/3 cars still to go. So, and then we just run logs back and forth, guys. That's it. They're only taking how many? 11 cars a day. So, and they're at 30% right now. I have 30.6 logs in the pond right now. So they're just waiting, and these are loading. So we're just gonna run. Oh, I thought I fixed that to go the other way. What happened? Huh. Okay, so I don't need that one fixed that way then. He can go straight like he's supposed to. He needs to be fixed to go that way. And then we'll run him forward. And you notice, even though this was set at 45, he's still only doing 15. He'll do the speed, the AI will do the speed of the he'll do the track speed. So track speed in the yard is 10 to 15. So he'll do whatever the track speed is. So even like you're rounding these corners on the map right here, like 30 mile an hour, they'll do 30 because that's the track speed. Get him up in here. Let's get him to AI yard 20. And he'll approach now in a couple. And we'll get him over there to the freight depot, or over there to the freight house, and then we'll just run passengers the rest of the way. Them log cars get emptied, we'll take them up to Conley Creek and get them filled back up. So, all right, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Sometime in the near future, I'll probably have other ways you can help support the channel. But at the moment, the best way, and even then, even after I add maybe these other ways to support the channel, the best way to support the channel is to subscribe and share the video, guys. It goes a long way. It's free. It doesn't cost anything to do that. So As always, guys, God bless you. Love, take care of each other. Be kind to each other. And we'll catch you next time, guys.